Indiana Jones has been a hot topic because people have loved the franchise and don't want what could be the last Indiana Jones movie to be a disaster. We want it to wrap up this journey in the best way possible, but with people like Kathleen Kennedy being part of the project and the rumors about the story circulating, it seems like it might not be amazing, but this project seems to be doomed. Because after the filming was paused for months over Harrison Ford getting injured, it's gonna be paused yet again. But before we get into the topic at hand, if you enjoy the content that I create, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, follow me on social media like Twitter or mine so that you can see when my content is posted. And if you do really enjoy the videos and the live streams that I create, please consider becoming a Dark Titan via Patreon for just $1 a month or supporting via memberships. All of the links are in the description, and of course, I do really appreciate all of the support. So, this article says Indiana Jones filming is in jeopardy once again, as up to 50 people are sent home after norovirus outbreak. This movie so far has been doomed. It just seems like everything that could go wrong has gone wrong with this project so far. So it says Indiana Jones filming is reportedly in jeopardy once again after an outbreak of norovirus spread across the site. Up to 50 people have been sent home from the Pinewood Studios in Ivor, Buckinghamshire, following a spread of the winter vomiting bug. This could prove to be yet another setback, which comes only days since leading star Harrison Ford, 79, returned following surgery on a shoulder injury sustained rehearsing a stunt which put him out of action for 3 months. And as far as we know, there's not a lot to this movie filmed yet. He got injured shortly after they started filming this movie, and I'm sure they were doing stuff behind the scenes. Maybe they were filming scenes with other characters where he wasn't in the movie, but still, he is the leading star. He was out for a couple of months because of this injury, and he's only been back for a little while, and now over 50 people have been sent home because of this bug that's going around, because people are starting to get really sick on set. Indiana Jones is not the only movie in peril, as the outbreak has also impacted the filming of the next Ant-Man movie at the Buck site. I feel like not a lot of people are really excited for the next Ant-Man movie right now, but when it comes to Indiana Jones, there's a lot riding on this movie. Clearly, Harrison Ford is getting too old to continue on doing stunts and being in a new large release every 3 to 4 years, so they've got to do something to wrap up Indiana Jones's story, but will they do it properly? That's the big question that everyone has right now, and a lot is riding on this film. This could be the last Indiana Jones movie, and it could be a complete disaster. The crew have been dropping like flies, and there's also a lot off with COVID, so it's been a double whammy. It just sounds like they're dealing with a lot right now. They're dealing with this norovirus outbreak, they're dealing with COVID, they have to put all these safety measures and protocols into place. Then you had Harrison Ford being out of action for a couple of months. There's just a lot going on with this movie right now that's not very positive. But it says over 50 people have been struck down, but luckily that doesn't include the big stars. It says that the health fears on set come after it was revealed last week that Phoebe Waller-Bridge is being tipped to replace veteran actor Harrison as a female version of the fictional professor of archaeology in the adventure movie franchise, which I actually want to read this rumor because I haven't gotten a chance to make a video on it yet or really talk about it, but this doesn't sound very good. It says Phoebe Waller-Bridge to replace Indiana Jones as female archaeology professor. A new rumor claims that actress Phoebe Waller-Bridge, known for playing the insufferable L337 in Solo: A Star Wars Story, will replace Indiana Jones as a female archaeology professor. Ah, yes, this is her shining role in Hollywood. She was in Solo: A Star Wars Story. It says this new rumor comes from the Daily Mail and their show business editor. A previous rumor claimed that Waller-Bridge's character is actually a British journalist named Clara who is investigating Mad Mikkelsen's character, and his character is rumored to be a former Nazi scientist. The rumor noted that Clara and Jones had teamed up and were actively working against the United States government in order to foil him, who is receiving substantial substantial support from them. We don't actually know if all of these rumors are true. They are rumors, so take them with a grain of salt. But it says another rumor from YouTuber Overlord DVD back in June did claim that Waller-Bridge's character would replace Indiana Jones. This isn't a new rumor. This rumor has been circulating around for a couple of months now. A lot of people are very anxious to see what they're going to do with Indiana Jones. At this point, do we even need another Indiana Jones movie? Crystal Skull was mediocre at best, and even in that movie, Harrison Ford seemed like he was too old for the part then. So what kind of part is he gonna play in this one when they have a 79-year-old man doing stunts? I really like Indiana Jones, and I want this movie to succeed, but why do they need to find someone else to continue on this series? It's called Indiana Jones, just have this be the final movie and have him go out with a bang. You could try and continue in the universe because a lot of people do like this franchise, but are they gonna just keep naming them Indiana Jones? Are they gonna turn it into a moniker? We really don't know, but there are a lot of rumors circulating right now. They should have taken this movie in the direction of he's more of a mentor, but clearly with the photos we've seen, he's in the suit and he's doing stunts, and Harrison Ford even got injured doing stunts. Instead of just giving us a new character and moving us into that character, they're gonna give us a character that most likely at every turn they're gonna go, oh my god, it's a female. And these are the things that Disney of today does. So according to one of the rumors, it says 2 endings are supposedly being considered. I guess they've been written and they're going to shoot both of them, and both of them have Indiana Jones dying. It says young Indiana Jones dies alongside old Indiana Jones, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge swoops in like a vulture, picks up the hat, and takes his place moving forward. We don't know if this is going to be the ending to Indiana Jones, but if it is, I'm gonna be honest, I think a lot of people are gonna be pretty upset. It says in May, another source claimed that Mads Mikkelsen is playing the villain of the film, who is a scientist enlisted into NASA by the United States government to work on the space agency's moon landing initiative. It says it's clearly based on the real-life Operation Paperclip, which saw the recruitment of over 1,600 former German scientists, engineers, and technicians to facilitate the United States beating the Soviet Union in the space race. Crystal Skull was a mediocre movie at best, so do people really expect this one to be amazing? I personally don't. I'm hopeful for it, yes, but I don't think it's going to be amazing, especially because of who they have cast in it. And I want to talk a little bit about Phoebe Waller-Bridge. It says she played the insufferable L337 in Solo: A Star Wars Story, where her character insinuates she has a sexually active relationship with Lando. And then it says she was also tapped to make writing changes to the upcoming James Bond film, No Time to Die, and a rumor from the Daily Mail claims that Waller-Bridge was brought on to give the movie a makeover for the Me Too era. The writer and actress explained her take on James Bond. There's been a lot of talk about whether or not the franchise is relevant now because of who he is and the way he treats women. I think that's bollocks. I think he's absolutely relevant now. It's just gotta grow. It has to evolve, and the important thing is that the film treats the women properly. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the woman who was talking about how James Bond needs to be rewritten for a Me Too era. The Me Too era is a manufactured era that normal moviegoers don't even recognize. It's the same thing as when movie or game companies say they're reimagining things for the modern era when it's nothing more than political activism that they want to jam into our entertainment. And with Kathleen Kennedy being part of this project, I just have a lot of worries right now. I do hope that everyone that's sick gets better. I hope they come out of this on top soon and they can get back to filming this movie. But right now it just doesn't seem like a lot of positivity is surrounding this movie. It seems like everything so far has pointed to it being doomed. But let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you didn't, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way. But I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.